So I know a lot of you out there played a lot of different type of games, and some of you like those adult games, if you want to call them that. I'm not gonna ask. You don't have to tell. That's your business. Have fun, I guess. But as I'm sure you've all heard, that the credit card processing companies, maybe the credit card companies themselves, I'm unclear on that, have now started preventing from getting those games on Steam. Valve bows down to credit card companies, announces Steam ban on certain kinds of adult content as determined by the standards set forth by payment processors. Okay, they can do that if they want, but here's where I'm conflicted. Why doesn't Valve, Steam just go, you can use this alternative payment method? You still want this game? Just don't use that. Use this other. Um, Unless somehow these credit card companies are making sure everything funnels through them.
Well, I mean, if if it's an adult game, I'm sure, people wouldn't let children play it, so why can't the adults do what they want with their money? I mean, they're wanting a game and it's a game and stuff like that. They should have the right to do as they want.
Yeah, I mean, I've never gotten one of these games, not even when they were, given out for free as a promotion. I'm an adult. I have an adult life, but I don't do it through video games. But that's just my preference. But all the same, I'm not fighting, for us to get our adult styled games.
Yeah.
I'm fighting for the freedom of choice, the freedom of expression against credit card companies and credit card processors to be able to control a whole industry. That is a extremely dangerous precedence that is set now.
Well, my thing is if they have the ability to do this kind of thing on these kinds of games, what's to stop them from doing it on everything else?
Well, there are instances where they already have on certain other things. But yeah, when they do it to video games, it should get a lot of attention. But there needs to be a lot of absolute pushback on it. Again, not to support these kind of games unless you really want to support these kind of games, but the precedents they're setting to let credit card companies sway whole industries and control you as an end user of what you want your entertainment to be.
Yeah. I mean, as long as the game doesn't go into PDF files and all that zoo files and all that bullshit, people should
Well,
have the right to spend their money how they choose.
there was a game, I think I made a video on it once, that did go into all these forbidden areas. And I had very mixed feelings on it because ultimately, yeah, we don't need that. But the way that it was stricken down from every distributor quickly,
Yeah.
I get it, but it also made me think of how they could limit other things to us.
Yeah.
So, in becoming the latest major commercial entity to acquiesce to the rising puritanism of Western credit card companies, Valve has announced that all games submitted for sale through their Steam digital storefront, but in particular those are more adult oriented, will now be subject to review and action according to the rules and standards set forth by the various payment processors.
Well, that's not good.
Yeah, and then this picture here, it lists their guidelines,
Oh dear.
which, if you take notice of number 2, but that does say of real people. But
Yeah.
this is now part of their guidelines where they won't allow these games. Where previously they weren't. This is not a decision the company made. This is a decision that was forced upon them, and then they had to add a yet another line.
Yeah.
Again, the credit card companies are swaying entire industries because they got them by the bank.
Yeah. That's what
That
I'm
that should be illegal.
yeah, it should be. Um Now I see where some of these are, understandable. Some of these rules are understandable. But most of them is just like, this is crap, you know?
Number 12, that's an odd one. Non-interactive 360 VR videos. Huh? That's a little confusing, but maybe they
Yeah.
got their reasons. Okay, Valve quickly moved to start enforcing their new terms of service, resulting in a number of risque games being outright removed from Steam. Made up exclusively of outright pornographic titles, many bearing such collar tugging titles as Heavenly Badonkers. Okay. Um, Heavenly Badonkers. Are they fucking serious?
I guess so is in the title.
Heavenly Badonkers, Angels, Bitches, and Pays Night Ellen, and the Dungeon Town Sodom.
Oh, okay.
Okay. People in some weird stuff, I guess. I mean, think about it. If you want to take that point of view, this is a big attack on the LGBTQ community because they're all about what they're putting in them and what they're putting in others. I mean, they made it their whole identity. So how is this not a gigantic attack on that community?
Well, I read this title and I have got to wonder if this is just a satire, you know,
No,
shock
this is
value game.
this. Well, some of them are, but they are real games and they are adult oriented.
Yeah.
I mean, yeah, many of them are satirical and so on, but people buy them because they're adult games.
Yeah.
Okay, there exists a distinct possibility that in the current pearl clutching era of human civilization, it's only a matter of time until more traditional video games like Sinran, I can't say this, but Kagura series or Lollipop Chainsaw come under fire for their cheeky features. I have seen Lollipop Chainfire, and it heavily hinted at sexuality. It didn't go like straight into it, but a lot of heavy hinting. Yeah, yeah. I could see this spreading. I could see this getting worse. Anything with even a little. I mean, it would be like the satanic panic of the '80s,
Oh yeah, I remember that. And it's like, okay, they're doing this with these
or
games,
or the
but
hip gyro of the '50s and '60s.
yeah. Well, they're doing this with these games. What's to stop them from going after more traditional games like Guild Wars 2? I mean, have you seen some of the
Or
outfits in Guild Wars 2?
yeah, and they're overtly woke, feel they've developed in the game. But anyway, I don't think it mentions it in this article, but I believe this is a group of feminists in Australia who started this. Seems like it. I may be thinking of something else, but anyway, do your own research on it. While Valve may be arguably the biggest company to do so, it is far from the only one to change their attitude toward risque content under threat of losing their ability to process credit card payments. So they're talking about manga. Those who stand to be affected are genuinely worried that about the goals of the credit card cabal. Yeah, I would say it's a cabal, including again, I can never pronounce these foreign words. Nier series creator Yoko Taro. Again, I don't know if I'm saying it right. Anime isn't really my thing. Credit card payment companies are refusing to accept legitimate adult content payments. So yeah, it had already started in anime, and now video games. It almost feels like they're attacking certain groups of people.
Yeah, that's what I was gonna say. It seems like they're, well, I don't want to come. I don't know if they're attacking the LGBTQ community, but it sure does seem like it.
Yeah, they are the ones who stand to be affected the most greatest. I mean, yeah, it's going to affect everybody because sexuality is most definitely not exclusive to them. But it's like that whole community has the sex on their brain. They see everything through the eyes, the lens of sex, 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 sex. Everything is like they'll make personal web pages for their furry images. I mean, let's just say something's got them kicked in overdrive. So yeah, it's gonna be them that's affected the most. Absolutely.
Yeah, I would think so too.
I get the sense that this is not just a matter of adult regulation or freedom of expression, he added in a follow up tweet, but a security hole for democracy as a whole. I would say it goes beyond democracy, but yes, it's a way for them to take over every industry
Yeah,
more so than they already do have it.
I don't know. I mean, the I want to say the LGBTQ community has went into overdrive so damn hard. I mean, look at the Olympics for God's sakes.
Yeah, look at the drag dances for kids and the drag dances put on by kids. Look at
Till
them introducing it into kindergarten and kindergartner classrooms. I mean,
mhm.
they
And
yeah, I could say so much.
the thing is they've went into overdrive so damn hard till there's pushback, but the pushback they're getting, like from these credit card companies, is, I would say, dangerous in the way that they're going to start regulating everything.
Yes, it threatens
Anything,
us all. It
mhm,
threatens us all. Okay,
anything.
well, I thought this was a very interesting topic, one that you know could bear more discussion. But that's our thoughts for now. I hope you liked the video. If you do, leave a like, leave a comment. That's all for now. We're out.